We have intelligence of a meeting with key members of Al-Shabaab connected to the recent suicide bombing in Kenya. Your job is to be their eye in the sky.
See a suicide vest and a whole bunch of fucking it. Up in his arms.
Engage now.
What's that?
Well, this changes things.
I will not release till this girl gets out of the way.
We are locked into this kill chain.
Ready.
Right now.
3. Go! 2. Wait. 1.
We need to put a hellfire through that roof right now.
I need you to run the collateral damage estimate again.
You are cleared to engage.
There is a political as well as a legal call to be made here.
We've got 2 suicide bombers inside that house, and no one wants to take responsibility for pulling the trigger.
You tell us when to go to war. We conduct the war. You deal with the aftermath.
If only it were that simple.
Starring Helen Mirren, Aaron Paul, Alan Rickman, and Bakhad Abdi.
Engage now. General, good morning. We have intelligence of a meeting between numbers 4 and 5 on our most wanted list. Your job is to be their eye in the sky.
I just couldn't put the script down. I was on the edge of my seat, but at the same time felt very challenged by the moral and ethical questions that the film raised.
Well, this changes things.
Questions about the nature of drone warfare, the way we fight now, and the collateral damage.
Weapon is armed. What's that?
This film makes you look at the terrible balance of not allowing these people to detonate their suicide bombs or deal with the damage that this operation is going to cause.
If they kill 80 people, we win the propaganda war. If we kill 1 child, they do.
You tell us when to go to war. You deal with the aftermath.
If only it were that simple.
What's fascinating, it's not just about abstract moral issues, it's about human costs as well. What justification can there possibly be for this drone strike?
Engage now. That's the point of the movie, is to make you question.
I will fire when this girl's out of the way.
There's a lot more at stake than you see in this image.
Zoom in. We'll give her time to walk through.
Ma'am?
You are cleared to engage, Lieutenant.
She stopped.
Requires us to do whatever we can to enable her to be removed.
We have done what we can for her in the time available to us.
If we wait and they leave, we will no longer have control of the situation. We must strike now.
There is no law covering a situation quite like this. It's one thing to release a missile whilst the street is clear in the hope that it will remain so. It's quite another thing knowing that this girl will, at worst, be fatally injured and at best severely injured. So I'm sorry, I disagree with the assessment of your lawyer at Northwood.
Agreed.
I hope the fact that she's a sweet little girl is not clouding your judgment. Dozens of other little girls' lives are at stake if these men leave.
Good afternoon, everybody. Excuse my appearance. It's night here and I have a bout of food poisoning.
Sorry to drag you from your sickbed.
That's quite all right. George, do I understand this correctly? There's a legal argument for waiting and giving this girl a chance to sell her bread.
Yes, there is, but conversely, it does not mean that there is not also a legal argument for releasing the weapon now.
Forgive me, I'm not sure that helps me.
Foreign Secretary, there is a military necessity for acting now. In our view, they'll be making a move from that house at any moment.
Gentlemen, what action is being legally recommended to me.
James, the legal argument is that we could wait, but we need not wait. And the military argument is that we should not wait. Right?
Exactly.
It's my recommendation that we should not delay in proceeding with this mission. If we don't act now, we risk losing the lives of up to 80 people.
You can only assume those deaths. What is certain is that if we do act now, this one girl will suffer.
And you would save her and risk killing 80 others?
Yes. I would save her and take that risk. That is what I would do.
Angela, is it you or me who will be invited onto the Today program to explain why we knew of the attack on a shopping center that killed 80 people but chose to do nothing to stop it?
You, James. But frankly, politically, I'd rather point to Al-Shabaab as murderers of 80 people shopping than have to defend a drone attack by our forces that kills an innocent child.
James, Angela makes a compelling point. If Al-Shabaab kill 80 people, we win the propaganda war. If we kill one child, they do.
So we don't do it.
Morning, Colonel.
Good morning.
I'm going to talk you through the capture of Susan Danford.
We have intelligence of a meeting with key members of Al-Shabaab. We believe that they're connected to the recent suicide bombing in Kenya. We have information they will be in Nairobi today. This is an operation to capture, not kill.
22,000 feet.
Your job is to be their eye in the sky. I have to know if Danford is inside and who is with her. That's Danford.
Well, this changes things.
Now what's happening? A suicide vest and a whole bunch of fucking...
What's plan, General?
We have the ability to strike a target with considerable accuracy.
I came here to witness a capture, not a targeted assassination.
We need to put a hellfire through that roof right now.
Weapon is arms. What's that?
Jesus.
You have number 2, 4, and 5 on the President's East Africa kill list in your sights. And you are putting the whole mission at risk because of one collateral damage issue?
We are locked into this kill chain.
I will not release until this girl gets out of the way.
You have clearance. There is a lot more at stake than you see here in this image.
If Al-Shabaab kill 80 people, we win the propaganda war. If we kill one child, they do.
We lost visual.
We need a decision.
Ready.
Right now.
Go! 2. Wait!